Hello everyone, this is Tim, and this is part 12 of my Hexworld world building project. And this video is going to talk about colors and strange effects. When you think of colors, I want you to open your mind to the possibility of different things being different colors. So, for instance, let's say that for whatever reason in your hex, water is red. Every instance of water is going to be a red color. Maybe the plants, instead of being a standard, green color, are sort of like a brownish purple, or maybe the certain rocks are very vivid colors or very kind of strange patterns. Maybe the sky looks different. Maybe it has different colors. Maybe different times of the day it has. It goes from one color to another. Really just open your mind to the possibility of just colors of everything. How would a different color of something affect things? Because if you change one thing, it can really change other stuff. So you really kind of have to think about it. Like if your race has brown fur, for instance, and there's no bark that's brown, they're going to stick out like a sore thumb. So you have to think, okay, well, what coloration are they? What coloration are most of the vegetation? Things like that. So think about colors. Strange effects. Strange effects are kind of like colors in that you can kind of mess with physics. You can mess with how things generally work in real life. Maybe there's areas that maybe there's areas that have specific strange effects in them, but maybe there is just a strange effect that kind of governs your entire hex. Like maybe gravity is slightly less or more, or maybe for instance, at the edge of your hex, maybe there's a wall there, then that's the reason they haven't been able to get past it. But if you walk up the wall, gravity changes 90 degrees, and you can walk perpendicular to the ground. Perpendicular? I don't know. You just basically walk up the wall. And just basically think of ways that you can mess with things. Like what kind of strange, maybe mystical, magical, divine effects could be in effect. Maybe no one sleeps in your hex ever. There is no sleep. Maybe everything that's made out of iron burns hot. Maybe your race only uses wood weapons, so it doesn't bother them. You can really kind of mess with things here. If you think of like maybe in some respects, maybe you can think of like a different plane of existence, and maybe some of the stuff that happens in different planes. You can kind of take some of those ideas. You can really get pretty bizarre here. Depending on how you want to do things. I don't know. So it's pretty open-ended. So maybe think about it for a little bit. Maybe something like no one sleeps in the hex needs a little bit of clarification. Like how do people how does magic work if you can't rest? Things like that. You have to really think about all that stuff. So strange effects really could be really cool, but they could also really kind of like make you rethink everything you've done so far. So maybe give it a shot, think about it. The safe way to do it is there really isn't anything strange going on, so it's closer to how things normally work in real life. But I mean, if you've made several RPG settings and you're like, you know what, man, I really want to I just want to go balls to the wall on this, just try to do something completely different. Feel free to do that. Some of the examples I gave about not sleeping and things like that, I've actually done in this example, this sort of system, this sort of structure. So, I don't know, whatever you guys can think of. Remember, colors, different colors of things, different colors than real life, and strange effects on your hex. And I'll look forward to hearing your responses. Thanks.